What's up, everybody? It's Onepeg here. So it's patch day. Today, usually this happens on Thursdays, but this week it was Friday. Patch day for Dark and Darker. Now we have some patch notes, some big changes for people that are in the free-to-play crowd. A buff, if you want to think about that, some easing for the people that have been in the free-to-play crowd. They made some things with the Frost Wyvern more difficult, modified some treasure spawning because of an exploit, and also ended up modifying the size of the shared stash to befit people a little bit more. So the servers were taken down, or are going to be taken down in about 2 minutes, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and then should be back 3 hours after the patch starts, so saith the man SDF. So we should expect the servers to be back somewhere around 4:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometimes earlier if we get lucky. Hopefully not longer, because we all want to be in the dungeon memeing it up. Fix an issue where the username could sometimes not be entered when creating a new character. Fix an issue where Druid's Herbal Sensing perk could not properly detect herbs. Fix an issue where Dreamwalk would not activate when a Warlock attacks a Druid while in demon form. Fix an issue where Druid's Dreamfire damage did not scale properly, which is supposed to be 100% scaling, but, well, 50% scaling on the damage and 100% scaling on the heal. Well, fix an issue where Druid's Dreamfire damage did not scale properly. Fix an issue where standing on the Druid's Entangling Vines would not cause the player to be bound again, even if the immune status was removed. So now Druid Entangling Vines right now, for people that don't know, it will root you for 1 second, and then you are immune to roots for 1 second, and then would root you again. The idea being, like, you get rooted and then you want to get out. You can have that reapplied if people aren't fast enough to get out of the root. So, yeah. Fix an issue where lockpicks were not consumed when lockpicking an iron door. Fix an issue where the Ghost King would become invisible, so I'm glad that they fixed this one. Fix an issue where the updraft escape was not working properly after killing a Frost Wyvern. Fix an issue where Druids could not be given Karma. Now, Karma, for people that are newer, Karma is a voting system. The idea behind it is for 3 games with friends or whatever, after 3 rounds playing with friends, you have the ability to upvote or downvote people that are on your team, upvoting making them more karmic, like better, nicer people, kind of like people that have good positive vibes, positive karma. In like Dark Souls, they get a blue name. You can actually make that blue and then like a darker, like a deeper blue with multiple upvotes. And then on the negative karma side, you can have a red and then a deep red name for team killing your teammates, and that happens like anytime. Somebody can just downvote you whenever. It's kind of a meme, or for people that play regularly together, it's something that you can do on a regular basis, up or downvote your buddies, and eventually have their name color changed. So Warlock's Curse of Weakness no longer stacks, so you were able to like multicast Curse of Weakness on people and get multiple stacks of it up on people and have them just lose tons of stats. Frost Wyvern's physical attacks are now 100% physical. Previously, it was 50% physical and 50% magical damage. So, interesting change. Frost Wyvern damage is increased by 10%, likely because of all the PDR that people are wearing. There's less magic resist in the game than there is physical resist. Frost Wyvern now applies a debuff that reduces action speed to the target. Frost Wyvern now uses its tail attack more often when enemies are closer to it. The Treasure Goblin's Cave Vault now spawns after immediately killing both Troll and Cyclops. So the reason for this change is because of this here. So above the door in one corner of the Trolls and the Cyclops' rooms are these root works that come down through the ceiling, but there's this open area. People were able to use the jumping mechanics to manipulate their way up into the top, like spamming cat and then into chicken into rat form, to be able to get up into the top here and then basically clip their way through the wall down into the treasure rooms, both the individual treasure rooms for each boss and then the shared treasure room in the very center where all the gold nodes are, along with treasure piles and everything else. So this has obviously been modified. Now, instead of those treasure piles and nodes and stuff being in those rooms at the very start, they spawn after the boss has been killed. Good change, just means that people will still be able to manipulate the geometry until they're able to like really button up the map, but they won't have anything that they can get from it until they actually kill the boss. The location of portal pedestals are now displayed on the minimap. So what they're referring to are the portal stones. If you've ever ventured in the dungeon, you would see like these static stones in the area that would have like a 3 portal spawn that would come up out of the floor. They are in set rooms on every map. They're set tiles that have them in there automatically. Now, they will at least be marked on the map, so that's a good thing. The quest, My Favorite Fleshy Quest, has now been changed to require all prerequisite quests to be completed. The quest, My Favorite Fleshy's goal, has been changed to kill 15 mummies. Now, when entering a normal game, the Squire will inform you of the gear score criteria, so that's good. You may now claim the Season 2 Adventurer rank rewards, so people that want the Frosted Potions, for people that got that rank, got Demigod, the Icy Fire, the Froststone Torch, the skin, the zombie skin, right? All of that stuff is now in the game. Squire accounts can now become apprentice traders and use the marketplace for purchases only. So another little bit of easing for people that have the free-to-play version of the game, allowing people with free-to-play to be able to purchase stuff from the market. Only purchase. Can't sell, but they can buy it. Now, again, I would say that for the people that are free-to-play and are trying to argue that they need the ability to buy stuff off the market so that they can feel relatively competitive, I would argue that you probably need more practice. Guys that have experience are likely still going to end up beating your butt, but if it makes them feel better, then so be it. All in all, I think that the player counts have been reflective of the changes that they've made. We've seen the player counts go up like quite a bit. It's been a good thing, I think. The size of the shared stash has been changed to the maximum size. So the stash tab, the shared stash tab for people that have paid for the game, was about like 1/3-ish of the size of a full stash tab. Now they've made it a full stash tab. Good change. The cross-platform link function has been updated to function properly. We are happy to announce the introduction of the platform link system. This system allows players to transfer their progression from a previous platform to a new platform. This means that if you had previously purchased the game, you are no longer bound to a single platform and can play on the platform of your choice without the need to repurchase the game. Existing players can access the platform link by going to the options menu and selecting the platform option from the top menu. So now we have the ability to link everything to Steam. Please note that the new platform account must have no characters associated with it. If you already created a character, you will need to delete all characters from the new platform and restart the client to initiate the platform link transfer process. Most importantly, the new platform account you are linking must have no purchases associated with it. The platform link feature cannot combine accounts if you made separate purchases on both accounts. In this case, we recommend creating a brand new clean account on the new platform to link your previous account. So again, this is one of those reasons why they made mention that for people that were looking to play on Steam, that you didn't actually start playing on Steam until after the Blacksmith stuff was ready to be transferred over. We have also considered concerns about possible pay-to-win advantages due to the discrepancy in access to the marketplace between Squire and Legendary status accounts. In response to these concerns, we have decided to experiment with giving Squire accounts very limited access to the marketplace. Squire accounts can become an apprentice trader with the ability to only buy items from the marketplace. Only Legendary status accounts retain the right to become full-fledged traders with unrestricted access to the market and the trading post. We have also decided to upgrade the exclusive shared stash to a full-size stash as a thank you to all our Legendary status accounts. We will continue to work on giving more value for all our Legendary adventurers in the future. Thank you once again for all of your support. All in all, not bad. I think it's fine. I mean, honestly, it's not taking away from my ability to be able to play the game at all just because some free-to-play guys end up being able to buy some stuff off the market. At the end of the day, it's a competitive game, or should feel somewhat of a competitive game, and if it gives them the ability to feel as though they're being more competitive right before they get stomped by people with 1,000 hours of experience, so be it. At least they won't feel as bad for stomping a Timmy when they do. Or at least made more money stomping Timmys when they do. Either way, works out for everybody. Anyway, guys, that's what I have for this one. Thanks so much for coming and checking it out. My name again is Onepeg. If you end up enjoying the content, please consider subbing the channel. It really, really does help. As a reminder, I stream every single day on twitch.tv/Onepeg starting around 5 to 6 a.m. Eastern as of late. Otherwise, I suppose I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon, okay? Peace.